Katherine, what are you doing?
Is it safe for me to move a little bit to the kitchen to watch who is inside?
Are you still covering and holding the shadows? Would you hide in sentence? You moved to the position that allow you to see a guy who's, yes, he entered the kitchen, yet he did not going through. He's kneeling and he's kneeling on one knee and he's setting up some form of C4 device.
Okay.
You can definitely smell TNT from it, some explosives.
Okay. I evocate another tentacle and I push him and the device out of the window.
Alright, so it's about to grab him and throw him out, yeah?
Yes.
The shadow did not obey you. You become a hungrier. The beast demands guitar. In the same moment, all of the shadows that were covering you from the sunlight disappeared. And Katherine jumped into the kitchen. In a rage. The scream that you could hear from there was high pitch, yet very short. The splatters of blood went everywhere. Makes all of you hearts beat a little bit faster. Yet, Samuel, you can hear that everyone else is running. The guy who was in the dining room jumped out through the window and start running blindly towards the forest. The other two that were outside jumped into the car and start running. Between her slurping the blood from his head, from his neck, with the body lifted up on a wall, draining it to the last drop, you can hear that the device is active, just underneath her legs. The picking, the blip sound is getting faster and faster.
Do I have any time to disarm the bomb?
If you're not afraid of getting close to the seneschal in rage, yes. Yes, Giuseppe.
Celerity. I wanna...
You wanna what?
C4.
You wanna hack C4 with the celerity?
I'm gonna run in and I'm gonna throw myself over it to absorb the blow.
You have one level of fortitude.
Yeah?
Yeah. And you're a vampire. The explosion gonna turn you into the dust in a matter of seconds and you're not gonna save no one's lives.
How fast can I throw it? Can I just yeet it out the window?
Probably due to the fact that you got fleetness quite fast.
Do that.
Right. Your awareness plus dexterity, please.
Awareness plus dexterity. No, I was thinking to myself earlier, it's like, I really think I should put a point in awareness.
You don't have awareness?
I've got awareness, 2 dots. I just thought of like,
And dexterity, you got 2?
Yeah. Or willpower as well.
Willpower at the end. You got 2 successes. Would you like to use willpower? So that's the second dot of willpower.
I got 4 left.
Plus 2 successes, that's 4 successes for awareness plus dexterity. You move really quick. You slide on your knees to the kitchen, making Katherine in rage aware of you. You grab the C4 and you're throwing out of the broken window. And this is the test for athletics plus strength plus potence.
You're muted.
You're-
Athletics is 3. Potence is also 3. Excuse me. Athletics 3, strength 3, potence is 1.
Cool. That is 2 successes on 7 dice. Katherine. The flames reached you. Giuseppe. Flames reached you. Please marked 2 damages bars on your character sheet.
So with fortitude.
Yes, you
yeah,
can
I
mark
have
it.
2
Yes, sure. What's your fortitude?
-3.
1 success. Giuseppe,
Okay.
you got 1, yeah?
Yeah.
1 success. So, you toss out the bomb. The bomb exploded outside and the flames still get into the building, burning your clothes, your face a little bit, you would say. Katherine, it burned your hairs, definitely. It was on a level of the window, so it burns you, let's say, stomach up and left side. So left arm, left face, it is covered. It looks way much worse than it actually feels. Through your unlife, you suffered a lot of damage. Same with the Giuseppe, yet it stings. Now, all the rest of the coterie. What do you do when you see Katherine grabbing Giuseppe?
I try, as she's still in rage, I assume.
Yes.
I try to take her away. I try to quickly grab her and so Giuseppe will have some time to say with my help to restrain her and take her back to the room.
Georgos.
I go inside, lock her neck with a hand and trying to pull her away.
Theodora.
Maybe a foot against Giuseppe.
I'm going to help Giorgos.
Yes, please.
Sure. So, let's close that. Giuseppe, you throw out the bomb. The explosion makes you turn. You look back to make sure that everything's alright, and this is the moment that Katherine bites you in the neck. Well, that was more painful than anything you ever heard. And next seconds, Samuel and Giorgos both jumped on Katherine, shredding her kiss along your neck with her teeth.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Theodora jumped as a third, holding her hands. At least one of them blocking them. All of you fell on the floor in the kitchen, trying to stay out of the sunlight side of the kitchen. Holding her, maybe 30, 40 seconds while she was jumping in a rage until she cooled down. Katherine, you restore control. You restore the control. You are on the floor, lying down on Giorgos with your back, held by Samuel from the other side and Theodora from your right side. You are approximately a meter away from sunlight, and you can feel nasty, terrible, rotted blood on your lips.
I'm sorry.
It's that time of the month, dear. Let's go inside, please.
Can someone set him up? Well,
Did they left a lit? The men left. Did they left?
they left.
Run.
They ran for it.
Good.
Dear,
Is
you're
everything-
right.
Oh, I'm wonderful. Great.
I
dart him
apologize.
Yeah, I gotta take care of something. If you guys would be so generous as to fill in this lovely young lady as to politics of this situation, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go give the old man a proper burial.
You have no chance for that because for another at least hour and a half there's still sunlight out.
Okay, then I'll just sit there and smile.
And hold your neck, I suppose, like that. To not lose more blood.
You taste awful, by the way.
Doesn't matter how bad I taste.
Yeah, it
I
is.
just saved your ass.
Thank you.
You both saved our asses.
For saving her.
Just wink at Giorgos.
You're a bro, but you should keep the other guy for interrogation.
You could hear a car approach in the next 5 minutes. Of laughs, of chit-chat, making sure that everybody stays in the shadow. A car stopped in front of the building. Somebody started to get out. Obviously, Samuel, Katherine, you can sense the person. In a moment, you could hear, "Please don't shoot. I'm entering. I have no harm to any one of you. I am sent here by Mr. Briggs. I've got the parcel for you guys." And above the sofa, through the front doors, you could see a gentleman in the late 20s. Pale, with plenty of veins visible on his head. He's definitely undead, yet he's in the bright sunlight as we speak. He is wearing some sort of cheap suit with the patches on the elbows. He got sunglasses on. Now they are on the forehead. And a massive bag with him. He started to crawl through the sofa that is blocking the entrance. And he stood in the middle looking at all of you.
And who might you be?
My name is Jonathan. Good evening. I work for Mr. Briggs. The brothers from my clan are taking care of the hunters that are coming this way. Mr. Briggs called us in and sent me here with the blood bags for you, and to make sure that everybody's alright. I've got a car with UV filters in the windows, so if you want me to transport you somewhere, I can do that.
How did Mr. Briggs know we were here, by the way?
I have no idea, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mr. Briggs knows things that wouldn't came back to my mind ever.
If he knew that they were here, why did he not send help earlier?
You have to ask him. I've got his number if you want to call him.
I look at Katherine, I look at Giuseppe. We have more
No
pressing
need.
matters.
We will pay him a visit later.
Anyone prefer a blood bag? I've got A, I've got B, I've got 0 minus. Yes, Giuseppe.
I'm gonna crawl back into the guy whose head is a canoe, and I'm gonna feed from him.
Are you feeding from the dead corpses?
I also have the ability to let me do that.
Sure. I will decrease your... I shall decrease your hunger. By 1. Should I leave the... He put the bag on the table in the living room. Is there anything I can help? I can bring the car. He's looking terrified of you all. One of those thin bloods that never saw a proper kindred.
We cannot come inside of the car if the sun is still out there, so it's convenient to wait an hour at least.
Of course.
In the meantime, we will feed. Thank you for the blood.
Get
I
the
take
car
a
close.
blood and I drink.
Sure. Who else is feeding from the blood bags?
I don't trust this. I go to the stake, the grandpa.
And you're drinking from the dead corpses.
Exactly. To be more precise, what I attempt to do is removing the stake from the heart and drink from there. I don't want to leave any marks.
Of course.
And then I
Theodora?
put the stake.
I take a little sip of the blood to check, and I check if I can feel anything being off first.
Nothing come to your senses that should alarm you. You can see
I drink.
You can see that the blood bags are coming from Mr. Brooks' reserve, so from the John Radcliffe Hospital of Oxford. The same source that everybody's blood's coming from in this city. Samuel, drummer.
As Dr. Reich drinks from the blood bags, I ask her, is it safe?
Doesn't seem like there is anything wrong with it.
Thank you. I take blood bag.
Drummer.
And I offer one to drummer.
I believe I'm still upstairs. Whilst all that's happening, because I was left there by Giuseppe. So, so I'm just lying there.
He was holding you. He was holding you to throw you.
Yeah, but then he grabbed the other guy and threw him out the window. So what happened?
So
to
you
me?
are still in the living room, not upstairs. You are here with everyone else.
The sofa.
Okay.
You're just still immobile.
You didn't happen to have anything fresh?
No, sir.
Oh, well, I'll just have to wait, man.
Well, everyone who fed, please decrease your hunger by 1. Georgos, you wanted to say something?
Not the guy that we beefed earlier. Is the something out in the open, or is it like in the shadows? Is it within reach?
The guy you beefed. The one you shoot.
The one that I wish.
No, he's in the sunlight, but it's reachable.
I point the guy, the thin blood, to grab the shotgun.
Of course. He approached with a shotgun.
I count the shells.
Seven.
Alright.
Update your inventory if the shotgun stays with you.
Yes.
And with feeding and with walking around and counting and waiting and being annoyed and in closed space and in a wake, you watched as the paint dry, as they used to say. You see it, and none of you had either spirit nor humor to talk. The only person that seems to be happy about the whole situation was the drummer, who was watching his feet slowly growing as he looked at every single bag that was there. Until the nightfall and the bits of sunlight disappeared. All of you feel a little bit better, more like yourself, yet still tired. It is safe to come out.
Let's go away.
Jonathan appointed his car, which is a white van, one of the delivery trucks, quite big, easily suitable for 10 people. He opened the side, he slides the doors, he allows you to enter his car. I assume all of you are sitting down.
Yep.
Anyone sitting next to him as a front passenger? Giuseppe.
Before we leave, I'm going to do one more thing. The guy who has no head now, I'm going to take cross from him. I'll go to the old man. I'm going to put in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Sure.
leave.
I might sit in front. Why not?
So, drummer sitting on the front. Jonathan looked at you. I mean, at drummer. Where to?
That's a good question right there. I'm only here because I called shotgun.
Yes.
I'm checking. I'm trying to recall if there are any safe places in my mind right now, or like.
Not that you
To
know
the-
of. I mean, they entered Malcolm Tate's house. They got balls bigger than the prince.
Actually, that's a good question. Why don't we go back to Malcolm Tate's house?
Bold, dangerous but bold.
We can go to the Oxford University, to the Lyceum, just to inform the Primogen of the situation.
To the what, sorry? Asked Jonathan.
He
Never
doesn't-
mind, drive
To the city.
to the city, to the
Of
Oxford
course.
University, to the Lyceum. Move!
What is Elysium? He looked at the drummer.
What? Are you even a kindred or something?
When you grow up, you'll know about it.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to annoy anyone.
Don't be angry at him. I thought you were Camarilla, all nice and polite.
Oh, nice and polite, yeah, and we have this kind of people in the Primogen Council. Amazing.
Well, instead of belittling the guy, could always help him by giving him some more knowledge.
Exactly.
Samuel, Katherine, you can sense the werewolves
No.
But what?
running next to your path. Couple meters inside the forest, the wolves that are visible for you. They scooped. They checked who's inside the vehicle. And they strayed. You went forward to the city, and they'll howl, informing who's entering the city, from which end. They didn't interact with the vehicle in any form, and they allow you in, as probably instructed. Yet, if the instruction would be others, those two werewolves would shred this car into the pieces. In a matter of next 15 minutes, yes, Giorgos.
Why do they let us in? Mind
Because-
filling me in?
These are the orders.
You work with werewolves.
Not me. Someone else controlled them. Has a deal with them.
May I ask who?
No, you cannot.
Okay, I have a different question for you.
Yes?
I saw the gun.
Mm-hmm.
This is licensed for Niki Dimakopoulou.
His name should significant something to me. Should mean
It's
something.
To me. The other guy you sent to save us, and we're grateful for this, he gave me this gun. This belongs to my daughter. So, I would very much appreciate it if you were to enlighten me.
Dimakopoulos.
If
You heard from the drive. You mean Nikki? Like Cheap Nikki? He looked at you.
Deep
From the
Nikki,
university.
why would you call her cheap?
Because she's a blood doll. Used to be.
What do you know about? I just
Anybody want?
tend to
Anybody want?
Harris, the carter with the gun.
Anybody
Sorry,
want
could-
Chinese?
Could you repeat what you're saying?
And what do you know about all this? Please enlighten me. Kara is the side of the chair with a gun.
Somebody, you want Kung Pao chicken?
He's driving. He's raised his hand about the chicken, smiling to Giuseppe like to one only normal human being in the car other than him. And he back looked at the Giorgos in the mirror of the car, saying, "Yeah, she used to sell her blood to the Tin Bloods."
Yeah. Then what?
I don't know. She just stopped doing that
Oh,
a couple months back.
and later,
Sorry?
you don't know what happened after that.
No, I haven't seen her for like 2-3 months now.
Lady, do you happen to know anything about this?
Honestly, I don't understand what you're thinking about. Like, yes, Kevin gave you your daughter gun, so why should I know something about it?
Because the last time any of us saw her, it was down at the sewers dying.
Such unfortunate. I repeat, I don't know anything about this. Are you asking something specific, or do you want, I check on your daughter or something? I'm not a babysitter, you know. What are you suspecting something? Are you suspecting something? Do you think she died, or do you think she was embraced? Talk clearly, because I don't understand. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, speaking of
Honestly-
Please. I understand that this matter is very important to you, Mr. Dimatokopoulos, and that you think that Mrs. Katherine has something to do with it. But for
I
now,
No. She's the seneschal, so she must know something about it. Because she's guy.
nevertheless, we have to prioritize at the moment.
Sorry, Mr. What is Seneschal?
Answers are my priorities, my dear friend.
What is it?
Do you suspect she is with Kevin for some reason?
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I know that Kevin has a daughter right now, but I don't know if she is your child or not.
The car has stopped as you reach your destination.